People who get angry easily over small things might actually just want to feel loved deep down. Sudden bursts of anger over small stuff might just be a hidden plea for love. Sometimes a fiery temper is really a heart longing for warmth. If your friend goes quiet and your first thought is to blame them for not making you a priority, you might be the problem. Instead, try saying, "Hey, I miss you. Everything okay?" Jumping to conclusions when a friend goes quiet can strain the relationship. Instead of assuming the worst, reaching out with care shows you're genuinely concerned and strengthens your bond. Men's brains are about 15% bigger than women's, but women's brains are often more efficient in how they work. The fact that men's brains are bigger but women's brains are more efficient highlights that size isn't everything. It's about how effectively the brain functions, and women often excel in this regard. Finding someone with the patience and maturity to handle life's ups and downs is pretty rare these days. In today's world, true emotional and mental maturity is hard to come by. It's special to find someone who can calmly and thoughtfully navigate life's challenges with you. They genuinely talk things through and set aside their ego because they value the relationship more than their pride. It's refreshing to see people who prioritize honest communication and set aside their ego for the sake of a meaningful connection. It shows they truly value the relationship over their own pride. Girls who trust their dads a lot usually end up trusting their boyfriends just as much. If a girl has strong trust in her father, it often leads to a similar trust in her boyfriend. This suggests that early relationships can shape how we trust others later on. Before you marry someone, you should see how they handle all kinds of situations: happy, angry, sad, stable, broke, or hurt. To truly know if someone is right for marriage, it's important to see how they handle various life situations. Understanding their reactions in different circumstances helps ensure you're ready for a lifelong partnership. How a person handles various situations reveals a lot about them. Watch carefully before you commit for the long term. Observing how someone reacts to different situations can give you a clear idea of their character. It's crucial to pay attention to these moments before making a long-term commitment. I once read, "Sometimes everything inside you feels like it's crying except your eyes," and it really resonated with me. That quote captures how sometimes our deepest emotions are felt strongly inside, even if we're not showing them outwardly. It's a powerful reminder of how intense inner struggles can be, even when we're not visibly upset. Reality of life. When you value people, they assume you're always free. They don't realize you make an effort to be available for them. People often take it for granted when you make an effort to be there for them, assuming you're always free. It's important to recognize that this availability comes from a place of genuine care and effort. My therapist said, "Manipulation is when someone blames you for reacting to their bad behavior, but never talks about the disrespect that caused your reaction." This really struck me. That insight shows how manipulation can twist the focus onto your reactions instead of addressing the disrespectful behavior that caused them. It's a powerful reminder to recognize and confront the true source of the issue. Stay busy and don't worry about others. People are mostly focused on their own gain. Focusing on your own goals and not getting caught up in others' actions is often wise, as many people prioritize their own benefits. A smart woman once said, "Forget this," and went on to live happily ever after. Sometimes letting go and moving on can be the key to finding happiness. Choosing to leave behind what isn't serving you might just lead to a much better life. Love someone not just because they meet your needs, but because they make you feel things you never knew you wanted. Having one loyal female best friend is all you need to share everything in your life. One loyal female best friend can be everything you need for sharing your life's joys and challenges. It shows that deep, trustworthy friendships can be incredibly fulfilling and support you in all aspects of life. I came across a quote that said, "Don't match others' energy, keep your own so you can attract what fits you." It really struck a chord with me. This quote highlights the power of staying true to your own energy instead of adjusting to others. By maintaining your own vibe, you naturally attract people and situations that align with who you are. You might end up very disappointed if you expect others to treat you the same way you treat them. Not everyone has the same kind of heart as you. Expecting others to act like you do can lead to disappointment, as not everyone shares the same values or level of kindness. It's important to recognize that people have different ways of showing care. The tongue has no bones, but it can still break a heart, so be careful with what you say. Even though words are just sounds, they have the power to hurt deeply. It's important to choose your words carefully to avoid causing unnecessary pain. I was scared of losing you until I realized you were never truly mine. While my heart was with you, yours was always with other people and things. Understanding that someone never truly belonged to you can be a tough realization. It shows that while you might have been deeply invested, they were spread across other connections and interests.